Hi YouTube, this is Vreta. I hope you can hear me. I do have my AC on. I have a few readings I wanted to catch up on. I tried to do a reading earlier on Donald Trump Jr. I'm going to try to do it again because it was all over the place. It had so much information and it was just like, it was just all over the place. So I'm going to try to use different decks, kind of tone it in a little bit, get it more focused, and see what's going on with that. And then I'm going to do Shia LaBeouf because he's been on my consciousness for the last few weeks. But, so you know, Donald Trump Jr. has the exact same energy and birth cards as Donald Trump Sr. If it's like they're almost the same person. He's an emperor. He's born to be a leader. He does not follow. He's a leader. He's a man's man. He will also be like a good father, a good provider. But he is a manly man. He has a strong presence. If you ever met him, probably has a strong presence. He's not quite his father yet, but he's on his way. I think he's going to surpass his father. He's still in the process of learning to the death card, which is to end things that no longer serve you. Like Donald Trump, he's quick about, ending something that no longer serves you and moving on. So that's what Donald Trump Jr. has to do, is end things and turn something that's not so good, or the end of something, and transform it into something else. So that's the process of Donald Jr. still working on. When I did his reading earlier, there was a lot of spiritualness going on. I would think that Donald Trump Jr., I believe he's very, very intuitive. Funny enough, I think he's very, very intuitive. Very intuitive. I think he might not talk to other people, but I think people close to him knows that he's very, very intuitive. People might think that whatever he touches probably turns to gold. No, he's very intuitive. I also think that he has guides that are guiding him. Very strong guides. I think also the card came out earlier, Go in the Distance, which was with the tiger. I think also that you guys are going to see him on the offense, no longer on the defense. No longer is he going to allow people to talk about him and to degrade him in the news or whatever. He's going to be on the offensive. He still has a big hurdle that's coming up. There's a big problem coming up, but he's going to overcome it and be successful. But you're going to see him more aggressive. You're going to see him more on the offensive. He's going to speak more of his mind, and I think with how they're treating him, his family, his father, the administration, all that, I think he's going to think of politics in the future. So I'm going to try to, let's see, Donald Trump Jr. Donald Trump, let's see, I'm going to try to do some more. And I see that Priebus is gone. He is the snake. He is the snake. And remember him being the rat and the snake. He had Sean Spicer, and he also had he had Jared Kushner. So I would like to see how Jared Kushner is getting along now. I bet you his role is diminished. I think he'll still, accompany Ivanka on, like, with like family events. But I think Donald Trump is not going to. He's not going to be a confidant too much anymore. But I've always said from the beginning that since the beginning of the administration that he had to watch out for Priebus, and Priebus had to go. And I think he also, when I did my reading earlier, started everything with Sessions. I think there was already something going on between Trump and Sessions in regards to Hillary. And I think also Priebus and them were giving Hillary a lot of information. And I think that with this whole Sessions thing and whatever information they were giving Trump and trying to do it, it all just came out. It was like the tower. It all came swift, sudden. And I do see Sessions, you know, I don't see him getting fired. But if he does leave that position, he's going to get something better. If not in this administration or in like the private sector, but I feel like he's going to be, I feel in all actuality, I feel that he's going to stay. And Trump, he's proven himself, even though with the thing, and he's going to be strong. He's going to show more aggression, and he's going to be stronger in that position. Okay, Donald Trump Jr. He's an observer. He's watching. He's watching. He's watching. He's watching everything. He's observing. Whoops, let me try to get you guys closer. He's watching everything. He's observing. He's got his eye and his prize, but he knows some things. He's also collecting things. He's also collecting people's secrets. He has people's secrets. I think when they came after him, he put his head in the game. Excuse me, I'm coughing. Alright, I had this cards earlier doing this reading and they were all over, so I'm not going to do the whole reading with these cards because there was so much going on. So I want to see is where he's at now. This is the Forbidden Tarot, I believe. Don't get me the line, I think it is. So, where is Donald Trump Jr.'s head at right now? Let's see. Where is his head at right now? This card came up earlier. So, right now, he's it's the Six of Flowers. So it's the Six of Cups. So right now he's feeling content. There's that cross again. I told you he has some very spiritual, which people probably don't thank him for because he's probably like a manly man, and you've seen pictures of him hunting and stuff like that. But I tell you, I don't know if it's always been, but I think in the last few years he's got very, very intuitive. And I think he's coming into himself. He's coming into himself, and he's holding on to his faith. Okay, the Warrior of Bones. So right now he feels like he was attacked, like he's been, like, you know, somebody has tried to sully him. See the blood on her arm? He feels like, you know, he wasn't even in the position. He wasn't really fighting it, and they were coming after him. They were coming after him, and someone got bloods on their hand, and they tried to come for him. So he's right now, he's getting in position. Remember, I said right now he's watching, observing. He's collected secrets on people and things that they're trying to hide. He is getting his arsenal ready. He's going to go forth. He's going to go forth even with these secrets, maybe with some information, bringing some information out. But he's in warrior mode. I told you before, he's not going to take... he's not going to allow them to sully his name and to keep talking about him in Russia and stuff like that. He's ready to go to distance, and he's also looking for this person that has their blood on their hand in regards to him. He's got something for that person. So I want to, this is the, what is this? This is the Silver Era Tarot. So I'm going to use this tarot a little bit. Let's see what else is going on. Okay. I don't really want to see what's going underneath all of that because we all know what's going on. I want to see what's on his mind right now. the magician. The magician. So right now he's in the manifestation stage. He's thinking about, what he's gonna do. Remember, he's in the warrior stage. How he's gonna get what he needs to do. How is he going to accomplish it? That's where he is. He's in the planning and gaining phase right now. He's gaining his things, all his little supplies that he needs. He's gaining it. Three of Pentacles. He's coming at. There's these threes again. There's these threes. So why he's getting his little plan for him later, he's coming together with three people to go forth on this information. He's going forth on this information. Three people going forth on this information. Three women. But what's crazy is on his other, I didn't think he was, but he likes the ladies too. The Nine of Wands. So he's ready to defend himself. He feels like he took that blow, which you see on our head. He feels like, yeah, you guys got me. You guys hit me with that. You see the little thing on his head kind of shook him up a little bit with what they came out with or whatever, with this whole, maybe it was the Russia thing or whatever. Somebody got blood on their hands, they came after him. So he's getting his ducks in a row. And he's standing firm. He's ready to defend himself. He's standing firm. And he's on, he has this defense, but he's putting things together. Like I said before, he's observing. He's gathering secrets. He's gathering things. He's coming together with the plan. He's going forth. And with these three people, he's going forth. So I think he has a few women that are helping him get his plan together. I think he might get into politics. Also, in the future, the Tower, there's a swift and sudden change. 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 Swift and sudden change. And it looks like a woman has fallen. I don't know if it's one of the women that he had with him. The Seven of Pentacles. Maybe a swift and sudden change in his direction of his work, of his finances, of his home. The other cards we're talking about when I did this reading earlier, that he had a younger woman, So I don't know if that's what in regards to, because the Seven of Pentacles, he's losing something. There's a swift and sudden change, whether in work or at home, and he's losing something. The Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords that's this battle he is going to fight. He is going to fight. He is going to fight. He is going to be successful. He's going to bring, his enemies down. It's going to be a lot of drama. We don't know. I guess these people aren't known really, like, to us, but he knows who they are. They haven't been brought out in light. But there's going to be a swift and sudden change in regards to his home or his finances. And, he's going to have to intellectually, battle, which that's what he's doing right now. He's getting his plan together. So whatever this battle is, even though it's a swift and sudden change, he's already in his head planning for it. He's already in his head planning for this battle, this war that he knows he's coming. But it's coming fast, quick, and it's going to affect his home life and his work. And something he didn't realize. He's losing something that he didn't realize. But he's going to ultimately, intellectually win this battle against these foes. And he's going to ultimately win this battle against these foes. Okay, how about this Russia thing. The Queen of Wands, that freaking Queen of Wands, she always comes out. The Queen of Wands was behind this Russian thing. Remember, I always said this freaking Queen of Rods, almost in every deck, almost in every reading that I do with it, there's that Queen of Rods that's behind everything. So this Queen of Rods has to do with the whole Russian thing. She brought it, she made sure it got to the light. She made sure it came forward. She made sure with the sun, she brought it, she made sure that it came to the light. And, you know, to give him some hardship to affect him in an emotional level. She made sure she brought it to light to try to affect the family, you know, the love, their connection between the family, this and that. She brought this whole thing trying to put a wedge into this family. Is it going to go anywhere? The Four of Pentacles isn't going to go anywhere. It's like holding it together. The King of Wands. Let me see. These are the same type of cards that came out before. Okay, the Four of Pentacles. Someone's holding information. Someone has some more information in regards to this whole Russia thing. And, in regards to another man, an older man. So someone is either helping, I think, yeah. So this King of Wands is looking at this hidden information. I'll have to look more into it, but there was a Knight of Pentacles that came forth with this information in regards to try to bring him down. They're trying to bring him down. They're trying to bring him down. What about this King of Wands? Who is this King of Wands? Judgment. So, this King of Wands is someone that's in a position to judge him. So, I think it's like someone... it could be public opinion, but it's another person out there that is seeing this information and maybe wants to do something with it, and wants to do something with this information in regards to Russia. And I see that he's not going to take it. He's not going to take it. Remember I said he's on the offense. He's going to go after with the knife strong, with intellect. He's getting his ducks in a row. He's going to go after this King of Wands. He knows who this King of Wands is. He knows who this King of Wands, he knows who the person that's trying to bring him down. He knows who the person who has the blood in their hands. He's going to go forth. Is he actually guilty of doing anything wrong in regards to Russia? The Ten of Cups is saying no, not really. His family. That it was a Ten of Cups. It's saying no, he really didn't have anything wrong. It's the Ten of Cups is like the family. He didn't think he was doing anything wrong in regards to his family. The Six of Pentacles was, you know, it was like a give and take type of thing. It was kind of like a give and take kind of thing. He didn't see anything wrong with it. It kind of, now he sees that whatever happened with this whole little Russia thing kind of, you know, has him kind of confined and maybe trapped, and people are trying to bring it to light. Is he going to get out of it? It's a lot of confusion. It's not letting me know. Is he going to get out of this? The Ten of Wands, it's a burden. I think it's going to take a while. It's going to take a while. And the Moon, it's going to take a while. It's hidden. It's not letting me know. But he's ready for battle. It's a burden that he has to carry by himself in regards to this. He didn't see anything wrong with what he was doing. But I think he was kind of trapped. I think somebody kind of like trapped him or did some entrapment. You know how that is, how they entrap you. So there's a lot of confusion in regards to that. And it's this burden. And the things are right now. Yeah. Also, what's going to come out is about. Remember, I said he had another girl, a younger woman. That's going to come out too. In regards to this other woman, this other relationship with this woman, that's going to come out. That's going to come out with this younger woman, and some betrayal, some thievery and some betrayal in regards to this woman. That's going to come out. That whoever he's had, there's an affair he's having. So Donald Trump Jr. is having an affair. There, you know, he was kind of entrapped with. It's not telling me too much about the Russia thing, but he has his ducks. He's going to go on the offensive. So you're going to probably see a little bit more of Donald Trump. Jr., you're also going to probably hear more of him. He's going to be more on the offensive, not on the defensive. And there's a man behind it, a King of Swords. So an older man is behind him, behind it, trying to take him down. And he's going to try to take this man that tried to take him down. So that's very interesting. I don't know if that made any sense. It still touched on a lot of the things that was earlier, but it's kind of all over the place, and it still is. Just do this one card. He's in the fork in the road. You know what I'm saying? So he's in the fork in the road. What he chooses now is going to have a lot of determination on the future. He can go one way or the other, with a lot of chaos and conflict. So he has to really take the time, observe really before he, goes to war, which he's planning on it. He really needs to get his ducks in a row, really sit back and watch, because he's in the fork in the road. One side leads to nothingness where, he's okay, and the other side leads to chaos and confusion. And there's this chaos and confusion. So he's kind of in the fork in the road. His decision to go by the book. I think he's going to go by his father. He's going to let his father lead. He's going to have his father. He's going to let his father lead. He's going to let his father lead. He also might go overseas just to get a break. Because there's a big hump coming his way. A big hump. He's going to be successful, but there's a big hump, a big problem that's coming his way, and it's coming soon. So it might have to do with this affair that he's having, or he had. I'm not sure, but it has to do with an affair that he had, or it's going to get caught up there, but he needs a break. He needs to go to the sea. It's saying like he needs to go overseas. He needs a break, so he might, take some time and go overseas. So we'll see what that means. I don't know. All right, talk to you guys later.